I'd like to thank the Australian government for the support they continue to give to Fiji as a country. And for me, personally, in my ministry, civil aviation, there is a lack of qualified civil aviation people in the world today. Yeah? And ICAO, which is the International Civil Aviation Organization, has prevailed on all governments to take ownership of growing the human resources in civil aviation. So we are fortunate that we have FNU that provides training in this field, but it needs to be resourced further. And that is where the visit with the Prime Minister was quite welcomed. It's not only for Fiji, but it's also for the region. As he noticed, and he welcomed the fact that quite a number of students here are from within the region, and he looks after the Pacific. So we are doing well, but we need to grow capacity, and that capacity is now possible with the injection of the resources from the Australian government. Training in aviation is one of the most popular courses with our people in Fiji. There's normally about 300 applicants every year, and we can only take around 40 or so. That is an indication of what is possible here, the potential here. We want to grow capacity, take more, and of course, as you know, the government today has scholarships available to our people. Unlike the previous years, there's more available now. Once they are trained here, they can go anywhere in the world. It is a challenging thing. You train them and you lose them, which is a kind of a compliment that you must be doing something right here. They are poached by our neighbors, even in the Middle East. They come and hire our people from here. So the institution is very high class, producing the quality that is needed globally. And this support from the Australian government will go a long way in strengthening the aviation sector in Fiji. And as you said, the Pacific is the biggest, in terms of the constellation of islands. We are the biggest, and we connect with each other through aviation. Hence the importance of developing our aviation sector.
It was a privilege yesterday to be with Prime Minister Rambuka to sign those MOUs and to announce our $100 million Australian five-year commitment for the Australian Pacific Partnerships for Aviation, as well as responding to the very clear priorities of the Fijian government with their focus on education, that we would be quadrupling the number of Australia Award Pacific scholarships for Fijian students. That's all testament to the vision of the Fijian government. That it's really great to be here, not just because we're in partnership, the Viliame partnership, enhancing and renewing it to grow the Fijian economy, but also to position Fiji as the regional hub. Geographically, you are the heart of the Pacific. Anyone can see that if you look on a map. But more and more, we're seeing you as the economic heart of the region as well in providing those services. So it was great not only to meet Fijian students and alumni, but also from the broader region, from countries like Kiribati, Tonga, Vanuatu. It was awe-inspiring because we're the most spread out region on Earth. We cannot exist without aviation, and we need safe aviation, and that's what you do every day. And so it's inspiring to be here, to see what you're doing, not just for Fiji, but for our entire region. So it's a privilege, and I can't think of a greater compliment to what you're learning and doing here. Not only are you being picked up by Fiji Airways, but Emirates and Etihad are stealing your graduates as well. That's a great compliment to the training here. So thank you again for having us. Thank you to the brilliant hospitality students for putting on this great spread. I'd urge all the students to eat your fill, stop me eating it. But in the end, thank you, Deputy Prime Minister, for the privilege of being here with you, with your passion for aviation and tourism. And thank you everyone for hosting us today. Vanaka.